Welcome back to Sunrise. Our time 5:44. Extra patrols have been added to the Monon Trail on the city's north side after a series of attacks. The most recent one less than 2 weeks ago. Runners are training right now for the Monumental Marathon, and they might be having some second thoughts about using that trail to train. Well, today runners can take part in a Run Safer clinic. Our Carrie Klein has more this morning. She's live with why the extra training could be valuable. Carrie, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Julia. Whether you're a trained runner or even just the casual walker who likes to stroll through your neighborhood, it is important to be ready, be prepared in case danger strikes. Joining me now is Todd Williams. He is the creator of a program called Run Safer. He is also a two-time Olympic distance runner and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. In other words, he's one tough dude. And he's joining us now to talk a little bit about what are some things people can do to protect themselves on the dime.
You know, I started this program 3 years ago, and we've done over 300 of these safety workshops. And, you know, it is a scary thing. You know, I don't want to make people paranoid, but bad things do happen. And some of the things that I'll teach at the workshops is being able to break free and buy yourself time, because 2 seconds of time could put you into a safer situation. So I'll bring in my assistant, Lindsay, and one of the things that I'll teach is, again, just a simple grip break. If somebody approached you on a bike trail and they grab you and try to pull you somewhere, it's extremely important to try to buy yourself time. So in this situation, I would advise you to jump back and show that you're going to fight and buy those precious seconds. Jump back in that back leg, you start to play that tug of war, you turn your wrist toward the opening of that grip, you pull back as hard as you can, and then you're off to the races. Because again, every second is critical in a dangerous situation.
Wow, that's great. That's a simple move any of us could do that we could learn. And then there are just some other tips about just being aware and knowing your surroundings.
You know, I do travel the country, and I spend a lot of time in running specialty stores. So here in Indianapolis with Athletic Annex, I mean, you can't beat it. The resources that they have to put yourself in a safer situation is critical. So if I had to give one tip, it's being in a populated area and being around people, because 99% of the attacks that I've seen around the United States is when people choose to be out there by themselves. And I hate to tell people not to exercise alone, but it's just facts. I mean, if stats show that that's when attacks can happen, just try to be around people, find great stores like the Athletic Annex, and get involved.
Safety in numbers.
Yes.
Todd Williams, thanks so much. That running workshop you talked about, Run Safer workshop tonight from 7 to 8 at the Athletic Annex location at 86th and Ditch Road. Again, it's from 7 to 8. It is free. Grab all your running, walking buddies, come learn some valuable tips and tools. Now, coming up in our next hour here on Sunrise, what if somebody comes up from behind you and attacks you? We're going to talk about that. Todd's going to give us some tips on how to get out of those types of situations as well coming up, guys.
All right, some good information no matter where you are out there. Okay, Carrie Klein live for us this morning. Thank you. And we see bike riders and runners out there already this early morning, bundled up, no doubt.
It's a busy place.
It is a busy, and you know, he's right. If you can be around people, I mean, it's sad, but that's the world we live in right now. I'm anxious to hear Carrie again coming up.